I'm Martin Humphrey, and I am the Chairman of Trustees of a very special, rather niche charity called Greyhounds in Need, naturally enough usually abbreviated to GIN. We were formed in 1998 by Anne and Arthur Finch, who were the founders, and who discovered the appalling plight of the Spanish breed of greyhounds, strain of greyhounds called Galgos, Galgo Español, and they're used for hunting in the inland areas of Spain, in the country, and they are very badly treated indeed. They're used for hunting only for one season usually, and then disposed of by very unpleasant means, and this is why we rescue them. In the last 10 years or so, we have rescued and rehomed about 6,000, and we're only scratching the surface of the problem. It's a huge problem. At the end of the hunting season, there are hundreds of these dogs found on motorways, found in holes and ditches. They are pure greyhounds of a Spanish strain. In fact, they're much purer greyhounds than racing greyhounds because they've never been bred for racing. Therefore, they have the long sloping back, the very long tail, the very long head that you'll see in all medieval tapestries and paintings, that sort of thing, of greyhounds. Like all charities, we are suffering quite a serious downturn in what I call everyday giving. The normal donations are quite seriously down. Also, it's becoming harder and harder to home dogs. Partly, I think, because in a financial situation like we've got now, it is a big financial commitment to take on a dog, and quite a lot of people would love to do it and can't afford it. It's essential to get the children on side, because all children, regardless of how they've been brought up, all love animals when they can see and touch them. And if they can be at the same time taught how to treat animals and how to look after them, the ripple effect will be enormous, because they then tell their friends, their parents, their brothers and sisters, and when they grow up they have children and pass it on to them. It becomes more and more a natural thing to do, to be kind and humane to animals. The joy, of course, like with all animal charities, I think, is to see animals changed, to see animals who are in distress and terribly injured very often, to see them recover, and and they do, and they recover with TLC. They recover quite quickly. We don't get involved in Spain on a personal basis. All the work is done by Spanish people. What we provide is know-how and money. And we're very careful, as many charities are, not to go and try and tell the Spanish how to deal with their animal problems. That would be absolutely fatal. And they would be quite justified in coming back to saying, so we're not so clever yourselves, if what we hear goes on. And that's true.